I want to quickly show you how to use the Vericite tool. Most instructors use it to check for plagiarism, and they get a report after you have submitted an assignment for grading. But I actually want you to use the report to help yourself check for plagiarism before you actually submit it to me. So when you're in your modules, you're just going to go to whatever assignment you have. It's going to say essay, Vericite, or something like that. You're just going to click on the assignment like you would for any other assignment. You're going to submit it. You're going to find your file. And you're going to check that it's your work. And you're going to submit it. Now, it will then take a little while before you can see the report. You can see here that you've submitted your essay, but the report's not going to show up instantaneously. For a short essay at the beginning of the semester, it will only take 5 to 10 minutes. At busier times of the semester, typically towards the end, when more and more people are using the system, it can take a lot longer. So it's not something you can do right before an assignment is due. You have to give yourself time to get that report and then even revise your work based on that report. But to get your report, you go to grades, and we're going to have to wait a few minutes to see the report show up. You're going to see a little icon on the left side. So I'm going to pause this and we'll come back in a minute and check on the report. So it has been probably 5 minutes and I've come back to grades, and you should see a report percentage here. The percentage is basically how much of the paper Vericite has identified as potentially plagiarized. Certainly if you have a really high percentage, you want to be thinking about what you're doing that is not correctly giving credit to sources. I'm going to click on that percentage, and the first time you use Vericite, you're going to get a tutorial offer to go through. It doesn't take very long, and I suggest that you take advantage of that information. I'm going to scroll down, and you may see yellow highlight, you may see orange highlight. All of those indicate that there's something similar between one of your sentences and a source that Vericite has identified. Doesn't automatically mean it's plagiarized, but it's something that you want to check. This one's in red because that means it's very closely or identically worded to a source. If you click on the student submission, you're not going to be able to see anything. It just means that there's other papers in the Vericite system. They may be from another college even that have a similar sentence in them. But I'm going to click on one of these and see what it is that's connecting. And I can see that this source shows almost word for word what I have in my page. And in this case, this website, ucc.ie, has seems to be maybe the home source for this page. You might also see, we'll look at this one. So in this case, I see a very similar sentence. In this example, they've actually, though, cited the document in some way, whereas this student paper has not cited. So in this case, this sentence is completely taken from another source. It doesn't have any quotes around it. It has no documentation about where it has come from, and it is plagiarized, and even one sentence like that can get you a 0 on your paper. So I want you to use this tool to help you write a better essay and check for citations in your work. Have you documented the things that Vericite says, hey, this might be something that's from somewhere else? you cannot say, well, Vericite didn't show the sentence, so therefore I didn't plagiarize it. If I find a sentence that I think you've plagiarized and I can locate that source, even if Vericite didn't flag it, you can still be accused of plagiarism. So it's really important that you have a system for documenting your work, for keeping track of your research. But this is just one tool that can help you give yourself another check that you're doing this right. And as always, if you have questions, please reach out.